The complete story of America, how a young nation became the world's leading superpower. Today, the United States is one of the most influential nations on Earth. It has one of the world's strongest militaries, the largest economy by nominal GDP, and the US dollar remains the dominant currency in global trade. Many of the world's most valuable companies were founded in America. But the United States was not always a global superpower. Its rise was shaped by exploration, colonization, revolution, industrial growth, strategic geography, and major world events. This is the story of how America evolved from a collection of colonies into a nation with worldwide influence. The Age of Exploration. During the 15th century, European nations searched for new trade routes and unexplored lands. Portugal became a leader in navigation under Prince Henry the Navigator, who encouraged advances in shipbuilding, map-making, and ocean exploration. Meanwhile, an Italian explorer named Christopher Columbus believed he could reach Asia by sailing west. After Portugal declined to support his plan, Spain agreed to finance the expedition. In 1492, Columbus reached islands in the Caribbean instead of Asia. Although he believed he had arrived near India, he had actually reached lands connected to the Americas. Indigenous peoples already lived there for thousands of years before Europeans arrived. This voyage marked the beginning of large-scale European exploration and colonization of the Americas. European colonies in North America. Following Columbus's voyages, Spain established settlements across parts of the Americas. Soon, France and Britain also claimed territories. Over time, many Europeans migrated to North America, seeking religious freedom, economic opportunities, or a new life. Britain eventually established 13 colonies along the Atlantic coast, while France controlled large areas of Canada and the Mississippi Valley, and Spain governed territories in the south and west. The road to independence. As Britain's colonies grew, tensions increased. The British government imposed new taxes and trade restrictions, requiring the colonies to trade mainly through Britain and contribute more revenue. Many colonists believed they were being taxed without proper political representation. These disagreements gradually turned into open resistance. In 1775, fighting began between Britain and the American colonies, starting the American Revolutionary War. France later supported the American side, helping change the course of the conflict. The war officially ended with the Treaty of Paris in 1783, recognizing the independence of the United States. The birth of a new nation. On July 4, 1776, the colonies adopted the Declaration of Independence, announcing their separation from British rule. After victory, the United States adopted a written constitution that created a federal democratic government. George Washington became the nation's first president and helped establish many of its early institutions. Expansion across the continent. During the early 19th century, the United States expanded rapidly. One of the biggest milestones came in 1803, when the U.S. purchased the Louisiana Territory from France, nearly doubling its size. Over the following decades, additional territories were added through treaties, purchases, and wars, including land acquired after the Mexican-American War. This westward expansion transformed the country into a continental nation. Slavery and the Civil War. While the nation was growing, a major conflict divided Americans. Slavery had become deeply rooted in the southern states, where enslaved African Americans were forced to work on plantations. Many northern states increasingly opposed slavery. These differences eventually led to the American Civil War, fought from 1861 to 1865. President Abraham Lincoln supported preserving the Union and ending slavery. After the war, slavery was abolished across the United States. Although legal equality expanded over time, struggles over racial justice continued for generations and remain an important part of American history today. America's rise as a global power. America's transformation into a world power accelerated during the Industrial Revolution. Rapid industrial growth, technological innovation, expanding railroads, and abundant natural resources strengthened its economy. After World War I, many European countries faced severe economic and physical destruction, while the United States emerged with growing financial influence. Following World War II, America became one of the two dominant global powers. Its economy expanded rapidly, international alliances such as NATO strengthened its strategic position, and institutions like the World Bank and the International Monetary Fund helped shape the post-war global economic system. The US dollar became the leading international reserve currency, increasing America's influence in global finance. Why America became so powerful. Several factors contributed to America's rise. A vast land rich in natural resources. Geographic protection provided by the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans. Strong industrial and technological development. Large-scale immigration that brought skilled workers and entrepreneurs. Leadership in scientific research and innovation. Global military presence and strategic alliances. The worldwide influence of the US dollar and American businesses. Together, these advantages helped the United States become one of the most powerful nations in modern history. America today. Today, the United States remains a global leader in technology, finance, defense, entertainment, and innovation. However, new economic powers, especially China, have increased competition in trade, manufacturing, and global influence. Many experts believe the 21st century will be shaped by the evolving relationship between the United States and China. Whether America maintains its position or the world moves toward a more balanced international system is a question that continues to shape global politics. One thing is certain: understanding America's history helps explain why it became one of the most influential nations in the modern world.